A judge, politician, and slaveholder, Jacob Pickney Reed came from humble beginnings before he amassed one of the largest fortunes in Anderson County. We'll look at his life this week under the kudzu. Jacob Pickney Reed was born of an illicit affair between Aaron Broyles and his sister-in-law Sally Reed in Calhoun, South Carolina on July 31, 1814. His background gave him little advantage in life, but Reed had drive and initiative. He studied at the Calhoun Academy under Wesley Leverett. He later served as a clerk in Hamburg, South Carolina, learning the mercantile business. In 1835, he moved to Anderson, where he married Teresa Caroline Hammond, the eldest daughter of Captain William Hammond, a wealthy Georgian planter, on April 3rd. Several children came of the marriage, including Clifton Augustus Reed, a Civil War veteran and leading businessman in Anderson, and Imola Reed, the author of the only surviving diary written in Anderson during the Civil War. In their early life, the Reeds lived in Jacob's old home in Calhoun. In 1838, while in Calhoun, he was elected to the South Carolina House, where he held his seat until 1830, when he was elected Solicitor of the Western Circuit, a position he held until 1868. By 1843, Reed had moved to Anderson, where he studied law in the office of Joseph N. Whitner, and was admitted to the bar in 1842. His first practice was with Benjamin F. Perry. He then formed a partnership with James Lawrence Orr. Although only in existence from 1845 to 1849, the Reed and Orr firm was the most prominent law firm in the state. Reed's wealth grew, and around 1850 he built a fine home on South McDuffie Street and called it Echo Hall, after the beautiful valley that was east of the home. On December 20th, 1860, Reed signed the Secession Ordinance. The Civil War was costly for Judge Reed. His son Clifton lost his right arm in battle. After the Civil War, Reed ran for Congress. During the election of 1868, Reed was the Democratic nominee against the Republican carpetbagger Solomon L. Hogue. In a largely Republican district, Reed beat his opponent by 3,000 votes. His election, however, was not certified by the Republican-controlled State Election Commission, and he was not allowed to take his seat. Reed's greatest contributions to Anderson were in the field of education. In the years before the Civil War, Reed was influential in the establishment of Johnson Female Seminary, one of the leading institutions in the state. After the war, he took the lead in establishing the Carolina Collegiate Institute, where the concept of co-education of the sexes was pioneered in Anderson. Both schools were located in the same building on what is now called University Hill. Jacob Pickney Reed died on August 19, 1880, and was buried in the First Baptist Church Cemetery, where he was a longtime member. I'm Brian Scott, and we've got more stories from the signers of the Secession Convention coming up next week right here under the kudzu.